And pretty bottom. Hi, how we all doing? Hi, Slinky, how you doing? Sorry about the ad. I'm doing good. We're just getting the Minecraft games. We're just getting Minecraft set up real quick. To be fair, it's been surprisingly cool here for this time of year. Sorry, please tell me. Nope. One thing I want to move. Oh, that's, to be fair, yeah. Hi, Rajanka. Also, I had to show this off when it connects. Come on. Hi, thank you, Minecraft, for being a little spicy today. Why are you so angry today, computer? Hello, llama. Are all my crops grown? It looks to be. It is the all-powerful llama. Feel him. I learned him. You betray me, farm. I'm doing good. I was supposed to start a little bit earlier, but I woke up from my nap a little late. So, we gotta do a short one tonight. Ooh, that sounds fun. Yeah, one day we will start playing. I will probably start doing modded. It will probably be once I've gotten that server set up, and we've all been playing for a bit, and we just want to start slowly adding mods. Like nothing too drastic, like adding like new dimensions. It'll probably be stuff like that, where it's like a brewery and like some alternate crafting recipes and stuff at first. Okay, that sounds funny as hell to have, though. I literally just planted you. What is up with the tick speed? Ooh, interesting. To be fair, I've been wanting to do a couple of horror. I want to do a couple of horror mods, because there's a couple of really interesting looking ones. And then there's one that's just a complete rip-off of Squirrel Hunter, I've noticed. Yeah. Love me a good vein mining. Ooh, yeah, no, that's like the one thing I would definitely add is like a vein mining, because it's like it can get really boring mining, which is what I was partially debating on doing today. Vein mining dynamic light, which is built. Oh, so it basically is it's the newer version of Optifine, right? I know Optifine's not really a thing anymore, or it's not the same as it used to be. I know there's also another mod that a lot of people like to use. Sodium is just a mod that has always worked better. Well, okay, so Optifine used to be the go-to because it would work with pretty much everything. Sodium worked, if I remember right, Sodium worked better. But Optifine was the one that everybody would build their stuff for because Optifine was a little bit better coding-wise. You have to remember, for YouTubers, for the longest time, that was probably like the most advanced thing they needed. I'm still figuring that out. Ooh, I can show you some progress. I started to work on this. I have started working on clearing this area out. We're not on Blue Twitch. Oh, sweetie, we can talk about the Palusi all the time. Sorry, I just had a shiver up my spine speaking in meme speak. Why do I have a random piece of lapis? I feel we need to name the guests. I was about to say you better be Pokemon. Okay, how do I spell this name? I can tell. $4 before it for style. What? What symbol is that? I couldn't remember how to do it. Huh. It doesn't let me for some reason. Ah, okay. I'll copy and paste it. Do I have to space it or anything? What am I messing up? Why did it work there, but not in... Did they remove Unicode? It's Minecraft. There's always something weird going on with it. I know they do have it, because I know you can do some weird funky names. Fine, you're Buzz. I was gonna have the red one be Buzz. There. Buzz and Jacques. Is it clever for naming? Not really. You know, the funny thing is I was supposed to have an auto crafter in this thing. Listen, I'm too lazy to set it up to where it's like a proper clock. I should. Because I'm just super lazy, and if you look down here, I just took 2 observers and just pointed them into each other. I know. If it wasn't for the fact I needed more Eyes of Ender. Yeah, something's up with the tick speed. Everything's growing pretty quick. No! Hi, Joey Ghost. How you doing? Trust me, those are not my worst sneezes. I do worse at work. Do I want to work on this today and be really boring, or do I want to go mining? Okay, so at work, because it's super dusty around there, you can hear me sneeze from across the building sometimes. It's actually kind of funny. You know, the sad part is I'm doing all this digging, and I don't fully know if this is actually a proper slime chunk or not. Well, at least I can say it's a quarry. It says it's supposed to be, and I have had a few slimes spawn further down, but nothing that's like proven that there's there. But then again, I also haven't lit. Call Minecraft. Oh, I have not even talked about my day today, because I got a scam call that almost sounded legit. Like, I had what sounded with this. So what happened today? I'm at work and I get a call. I just look down. There's a scam call coming through, but it's not. It's a different state. So I'm like, yeah, you're not my problem. I get this call. This call is a local number, so I'm like, okay, I don't care. I'll let it go to voicemail because I don't recognize the number. I check my voicemail when I get home from work, and this is Officer Justin Thomas, and we are calling about the fact that you missed a jury duty summons, and that you have several $1,000s in fines. Please call us back so that we can further discuss this. I'm like, what? Because they like had my name, they had like proper information, and this guy had like a lot of proper information and everything, to the point where I'm like, okay, this sounds serious. I must have like somehow something got lost in the mail. Oh, it very much is, because it goes further. So I call this guy back going, okay, this sounds legit, so let me call him back, see what the hell's going on. I think that's what it was, because this guy had like a lot of like proper information. Like, he had my home address, and I'm like, okay, that's weird. This is concerning. It's like he had my home address and a couple of other things. So he's like, well, so when I call him back, he's basically telling me, it's like, oh yeah, this is going to be like a several $1,000 fine if you don't pay it. And if you don't show up within the next couple of days, we'll have a warrant out for your arrest. Oh, I'm aware. See, the thing is, I'm coming home from work. I'm not fully thinking that this is a scam at that moment. I'm not thinking this is a scam at the moment, because this sounds legit. Because this guy doesn't even say, oh, he doesn't do the normal setup where it's like, oh, if you'd like to prevent this, to prevent us from fining you, you can send us money over the phone. He didn't do that. No, here's the thing. Like, everything was sounding legit. But the warrant was what made that part was what made me kind of made me kind of go, okay, this might be a scam. But then this guy starts spouting a bunch of other information and like a couple of specific dates and a couple of other things, and I'm like, okay, this seems weird. So I call up my aunt and tell her, hey, I give her all the information that I just told all of you. Where it's like, hey, it's like this guy's saying this and this. He had all this proper information. She's like, it's probably not a scam, but you should go down to the court. You should probably go to the address he said anyway, because he gave me the legit address for the sheriff's office. Oh, I know. They just send somebody when you have a warrant. But that's the thing. They're trying to go, oh, hey, yeah, no. If you show up today and do all this, it's like. But here's the thing. It's like I said, they're like, oh, you just have to come in and just like verify your signature at the sheriff's office and all this other stuff. Because I'm trying to get this guy to like tell me what the hell's going on. He's like, oh, when are you gonna show up? I'm like, before 5 o'clock. Because I even asked him, it's like, oh, when does the sheriff's office close today? He's like, oh, around 5 o'clock. Sure enough, everything he gave me was correct. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. So I get there, I get to the sheriff's office, get up to the front desk where they have people going, okay, what are you here for? And I'm like, apparently I have some sort of outstanding fine or something I need to pay. And they're like, name and everything, and they're like, yeah, no, you don't show up in our system. And they're like, wait, is this for like, you missed a jury duty summons? And they're like, yeah, you're the third person today. Oh, I know, I am about to if I get a call from this guy tomorrow, I'm like, oh, hi, yeah, no, I cleared everything up at the court, at the sheriff's office yesterday. I even gave him your number, Officer Thomas, so that they can verify with you that you have everything correct. Because if this fucker hangs up the phone immediately after I say that, I'm like, Normally, I'm pretty good about catching them. Because I get a lot of scam calls like that all the time. And it's always funny as hell, and they're like, this is the IRS calling. I'm like, bitch, they just garner your wages. They don't call. I know for a fact because I have family who have done that. You get a letter saying they're going to garner your wages, and that's it. Like, here's the thing. This is why I said it was almost too legit to where I'm like, okay, this can't be real. This can't be real, this has to be a scam call. But there's nothing like going down to the courthouse and also, funny enough, the jury office. And having them both say, yeah, no, we don't have anything outstanding for you. And even the jury office go, yeah, the last one we sent was in November. Like I told the guy. I might know the call center physical. Oh, I'm aware. Also, I do love how many people like actually know. Well, to be fair, I have my P.O. box posted, so everybody kind of knows where I'm at. I think only one person has my actual address. Outside of Nero, obviously. To be fair, it was a local state number. So I've heard a few stories where it actually makes sense why that person missed the jury duty. A lot of times it's usually something like they were out of country or... Fair enough there. Hell, to be fair, I can literally have somebody... Yeah. I've heard stories of people, like... I've also just had people, like, mention that their mail, like, if you also are like me, where you have a P.O. box, and you have your mail mostly sent to the P.O. box, it's possible it gets lost there. It's rare to happen with a P.O. box. But not uncommon. There's a lot of ways you can lose the jury summons. Usually, all you have to do is be like, I did not receive one, here's proof I didn't receive one, and they usually are just like, fine. But the even funnier part is the cops that were acting as security guards were like, even when we do get warrants out for people with jury duty, we only are going to bring it up when you're arrested for something else. My best guess is it's probably AI bots now instead of like the original spoofing systems. So they're just putting as little effort in as possible. To be fair, you have a situation, Pokemon, where if you get the same jury duty for that, you're not going to be allowed in. Your thing, more than likely, they're going to have like your situation though, Pokemon, with that person, you're probably not even going to be anywhere near that person. Unless they already have their court date coming soon. Oh, most states will send you like 1 or 2 notifications. I just thought it was funny because I know for a fact my jury duty was the same week as the election. Like, on election night, I called them and said, yeah, no, all further jurors are released on that night. And I was like, fuck yeah. That's like the 3rd time I've gotten jury duty, funny enough. It's the first time up here. It's the 3rd time in my life I've gotten it. Oh, you better, Pokemon. You very better. I lost my voice there for a second. I lost the horny thoughts. Ah. I think we might have to start destroying some of this. God damn. Vocal amnesia. That just sounds... Sweetie, you're a bottom. I can very much know how to make you do vocal amnesia. Don't tempt me to help you experiment with it. The problem is I'm kind of a hoarder when it comes to certain stuff. Because... Because I don't know if I'm going to need it for any of the designs. I know dirt's renewable. Most of the stuff why is there dark oak wood in there? It's too easy, it's too easy. What? Oh, I do have a crafter. Listen, it's very much too easy. Is it literally just an observer clock? You are gonna make me choke. You are gonna make me make you choke on something soon. The problem is, you'll probably enjoy it. directional device. Right, that doesn't work. Like I said, Pokemon, I'm pretty sure if I threatened you with a good time, you'd be way too excited for it. Does this work? Yes, it does. Fucking hell, I forgot they were stupidly easy to make. Oh, God. The house is too small for a trash can. It's too easy. It's too easy. No, I need Hopper. Okay, so it needs to come down one more. I'm gonna fix it down there in a minute too. I just realized I could very easily fix all this. Well, I could have had this one more up. Alright, fine. I'm overcomplicating this more than I need to. Why? I hate the only fucking directional stuff. I'm overcomplicating this more than I really need to, but I think it's just funny. I'm trying to find out if copper works for beacons, because I might go add copper to this thing. so I can't. Never mind. So, once again, copper is still only a decorative block. Yeah, today's just really meant to be a maintenance night, because I didn't really have anything planned other than just doing like some random stuff. should probably do the organization for this stuff off stream just so it's all nice and pretty when you guys come back next time. Screw it. I think we'll need to make some cookies soon just so I can get rid of some of that cocoa beans. Ooh, funny enough, my sunflowers that I'm going to be growing, look, are going to be these kind, these giant tall ones. That's spruce or oak. You stay because I'm not cutting you down. Thank God this isn't like Don't Starve, where it's like, oh hey, you cut down enough trees. It's like, oh hey, look, something's gonna kick your ass. Hi, Nost.
Hello.
Were you here for my story time?
You good?
Oh, were you here for my story time of what happened?
You know what? Why not?
I I almost fell for a scam.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Dare I ask? How?
Apparently, I missed jury duty summons in February. Mind you, the last time I got a jury duty summons was in November during the election week.
Okay.
So this guy calls me. He's got all this proper information. It's like, hi, yes, Nami, do you live at this place and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yes. Well, we have proof here that you were supposed to show up in February with this, and you're supposed to get some documentation that you're supposed to sign for.
Oh, hell.
It's like, it's like all of it sounded way too legit. Like, the guy even told me, it's like, oh, you have to come into the sheriff's office and do this, like, documentation thing, or you prove that it's your signature on that's not your signature on the paperwork and all this stuff. And so I'm like, okay. So I go into this, so I'm like, okay, so I call up my aunt. She's saying, yeah, this sounds like a scam, but you should probably still go in because you never know, this could be something weird like that. I get there and I'm talking to them and they're like, jury. As I'm telling them what's going on, they're like, was this somebody saying it was a jury duty summons thing? And they're like, yeah, no, you're the third person today. This is a scam. I'm like, okay. Well, I had to go like 2 different offices to basically have them say the same thing, where it's like, yeah, no, this is a scam. Don't worry about it. So I got to spend my afternoon at the sheriff's office and the jury duty office.
Oh, good heavens. I don't know how to respond to that.
Exactly. Like, on the one hand, I'm like, that should have been such a red flag that's like, yeah, this is a scam. I should have had to worry about it. But, like, the fact that this guy had all the proper information, I'm like, this is weird.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, somebody tried doing that with me a couple months back when I was going through a bad bout of depression.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the clearance house sweepstakes thing.
Oh, publisher clearing. Yeah, that one's always funny because this guy's like, oh, you need to. Here's the reason I know the publisher clearinghouse is always funny. The minute they give you the email, it's always a Gmail.
Well, not just that, but even I was like, okay, yeah, sure, not a problem. I didn't pay no attention to it, just let it go. And then I called Publishers Clearinghouse.
Mm-hmm.
Because Publisher Clearinghouse does not fucking call the winner.
They don't. Yeah, they don't call the winner. But also, fun fact, their email is not, because I looked this up while this guy was on the phone with me one time, because I've had one like that before. Publishers Clearinghouse's email is at Publishers Clearinghouse, or PCH.
Oh, my favorite one, and this is after I had just came back from Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my mom and dad, they're very old school, so computers and things, it's weird for them. So here's this son of a bitch calling my mother saying that her Microsoft is having data getting transferred from her computer, and she started like panicking. And I said, Mama, what is it? And she told me. I said, let me see that phone. And I hear it, and he was like, yes, we wanted to tell you that your mother's computer is getting a bunch of stuff taken from it. We need to fix this now. And I said, I handle that. Plus, she has like the best security system on her computer. I check it every, like, at least 2 times a month. Well, then can you tell me the proper procedure? And I'm like, I ain't gotta tell you fuck all. I don't tell you how to do anything. And he was like, sir, then I think you're being a liar. And I was like, give me the address to Microsoft. And he would not tell me. By the way, it's 1 Microsoft Lane in fucking Seattle, Washington, kids. But the guy wouldn't tell me, and he was like, I'm not telling you that. I already know it, bitch. That one is actual public knowledge. How the fuck you gonna tell me you don't know it? Sorry. So I understand the scams. I understand they are very...
Well, that's why I said it would have been one thing if it had been like very obvious, clear, yeah, this guy's very much a scammer. But the way this guy was like, yeah. He had my address, he had all this shit, and I'm like, this is fucking weird, this is fucking weird, this is fucking weird.
Well, bad thing is, what is it called? OSI or something like that? Open Source Intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people can fucking find your shit on there if you have a ton of different medias and shit like that.
I know, it's one of those things where normally I'm better about it. That's why I was just like, this is weird, this is weird, this is weird.
Ah, Lord.
But yeah, that was my fun afternoon, is basically going, oh yeah, no, I had to deal with that.
I hate scammers. I hate scammers almost as much as scalpers. But I hate scalpers.
Oh, scalpers.
Oh, especially fucking like Pokemon, like anybody that fucking just buys out trading card packs. You know, things that... Go ahead.
Yeah, no, Pokemon's the one that pisses me off the most, because I'm like, this is a kid's card game. What the fuck are you doing with your life? It's like, you are scamming kids, you are scamming parents, so that they can buy their kids something when it's like, yeah, no, stop it.
I mean, I get if you're a trading card store.
Trading card stores are the ones usually... Trading card stores are the worst of it, because a lot of the guys you see online doing all that usually are the people who have their own shops. Those people who are like doing the streams where they open like 10, 20, 30 packets on stream.
Yeah.
A lot of those guys are actually people who actually own their own shops, and they make it look like, oh no, look, I got super lucky. It's like, no, you already had a deal with Pokemon or somebody to sell that shit.
Oh yeah, no. I will say that about the game store that I go to. I can honest to God say that those motherfuckers are legit as shit. But no, because I'll look at these Pokemon cards my nephew has. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Because he always loved going with his dad and his uncle, aka moi, to get Pokemon cards, and they would be fucking sold out. I find out about it and I would fucking cuss the nigga, the fucking bastards.
There you go.
People like that are the reason I hate people. Because there is not a true word on this earth that makes me hate when someone gets rid or takes away from a child.
That's why I say it's one thing when it, like, as much as I hate when it happens with Warhammer, it's like, at least with Warhammer, it's like most of the time it's adults doing it, so it's just adults screwing adults over. It's like, stop doing the kid shit.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I don't understand, because yes, I get it. There are adults who love Pokemon cards too, but they share them with their kids.
Yeah, most of the people who actually does it die? Sorry, I just saw something. I'm like, does it die in chest? I didn't think it did.
What are you playing?
Minecraft.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, buddy of mine.
I'm just doing maintenance before I end the stream.
Do your stream, girl. Do your stream. Maintenance is a very important thing. But I will say this. I'm not the best person in the world. I will admit that freely. I am not. I try to be a good person. I fail a lot. But you want to know one of the fun things that I don't do? I don't fucking ruin a kid's childhood. Anybody can call me the shittiest things on the planet. I have been called some of the worst things on the planet. But no one has ever said Nos the Prince was a D-bag to kids or ruined a kid's childhood. And no one can fucking tell me that.
Like I said, a lot of time, it's like, that's what pisses me off most about the Scalpers. It's just like, you're just doing this to be an ass.
Yeah. Like a buddy of mine, okay? He was a tanker for the military, and he loves Warhammer. And his little 8-year-old girl was like, "Daddy, I want to do this with you." And she wanted to do Ultramarines. All because of Space Marine and Space Marine 2. Because of Lieutenant Titus. And my buddy's like, "Man, I'm trying to find that model." And I was like, "Dude, don't worry about that. Because I'm going to be getting 3 of them. One for myself, one for someone else." And I said, "Dude, I will happily get that and ship it to you so your daughter can have Titus running with her Ultramarines." And that's how it should be.
Mm-hmm. I've already said this. If streaming and stuff ever started making me money to where I could like just do cool stuff like that, I would just go to hobby shops, be like, "I'm going to buy every single one of your packets. Anytime there is somebody very clearly under like 15 coming in asking for a box, as long as it's one box, just give it to the kid for free."
See, that's the problem. They can't do that. And that's the bullshit about the hobby stores. However, you would have to make a deal with them. Like you would, because most times they won't do that shit. So you have to make a fucking deal with them.
Oh, the deal, what I was going to say when I finished it, it's like, if they're over 18, they have to buy something equivalent to the same price as that box. And if they refuse to buy, and if it's like, limit everybody one per box, all that person has to do is buy some item equivalent to that price of the box, and they can have it for free. But they also have to be willing to open it in shop. because scalpers do not like opening in
Alright.
shop.
I can respect that.
It's like, I will literally buy your entire stock. Anybody who is clearly under 15 gets one box for free. If they're over 18, as long as they are willing to buy a single item that's the same price as what you'd be charging for the box anyway, they can have a box for free. As long as they're also willing to open it in front of you. Because the people who just want to collect the cards, they're not going to care to do that. They're going to be like, yeah, I'll open it. Hell, I might even like to see if you guys are willing to trade or anything. Because some shops like mine will do that. So it's like, that's the thing. It's like, I would make the shop happy because it's like, hey, guess what? You're about to get a shit ton of money. Because you got all the money from what I'm doing, plus you got people buying stuff from this.
That's true. I don't know. I guess it just.
And I get to piss off scalpers. I'm always having to piss off scalpers.
Yeah.
I swear to God, because the Albertsons near me has one of those stupid kiosks. And I just, funny enough, I was looking through it going, oh, what's in here? Maybe there's something funny that I could actually buy and jokingly open one up on stream. They had one of the lunch boxes with the newer, one of the newer decks in it with an Eevee on it, and I'm like, aw, and then it was sold out. I'm like, fuck.
Of course.
And a fucking vending machine. It's like, I just wanted the
that's
lunchbox
what-
and maybe the Eevee.
Oh no, I got one, and people can suck it, but I have a card, and I told my brother it was my nephew's. Like the moment that my nephew started getting into Pokemon, I was like, this is his card. I'll hold on to it until he's ready, but when he's ready, it's his. It was the Mew Pokemon card from the theaters when that movie came out.
Oh god, where'd mine go? That sucks, because I have one of those too.
Yeah.
Actually, the worst part is, where is my deck? I could have sworn it was right around here somewhere. That's my Magic deck. Where's the Pokemon deck? Because I just saw that recently.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is when we have our dear Nami not be on stream for a while because my ass decided to make them trip out on figuring out where the fuck their deck is.
It's in this room that I'm in right now. It's one of those things where I'm like, where the fuck is it? Unless somehow I did put it in this Magic deck. Nope, that is very clearly a black and red deck. I saw them recently too.
You know,
Because I don't have any, like, as far as I know, I don't have anything really of value other than maybe the e-reader cards. Like, somebody recently was like, oh hey, I know you still have your Pokemon cards. Do you happen to have this one? It's the fucking holographic Charizard first edition. I'm like, no. If I had that card, we would not be talking. That card, it's like, as soon as I saw that card, how much it goes for, I'm like, no. That card gets graded and sold. There's a picture of me holding the card.
and then it's gone.
And then it's gone. That is like if I ever somehow get my hands on the original Nintendo World Championship, especially the gold one, or the silver one, whichever was the more rare one. I take a picture of me holding that, saying I owned it for like 10 minutes, and that shit gets graded and goes to auction. Well, Nintendo World Championship, the original ones on the NES, The silver one goes for $500,000 to a couple $100,000 to $500,000. The newer one, the other one, goes for a full $1 million to $2 million, depending on the.
Oh God, hold on. I'm trying to think. There was something. Oh yeah, that's right. So we all know Post Malone.
Mm-hmm.
I still remember to this day the moment that this kid, I guess he was like in his teens or something, but all you see is this hand and it's shaking because he found the One Ring.
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, and he sold it to Post Malone for $2.5 million.
Yeah. Like that's one of those things where it's like you find those are those cards where you just. Those are one of those things where it's like you take a picture, you put it on the fucking market, and you sell that shit as fast as possible because it's like you are never. That card is gonna put a bounty on your head. Kind of card.
Uh-huh.
Because everyone and their cousin will come out of the woodwork going, I will buy that from you, and I will buy that from you. To get rid of it as fast as possible. Take your money and run.
Yeah, no. With my thing has always been, I think I can't even say that they're really rare.
That's why I said the rarest ones I have are the e-readers, and that's just because the e-readers, not everybody bought e-reader cards.
Oh shit! Oh dear God. No, one of my things was Magic the Gathering.
Mm-hmm. What, you got the big red monster?
And no, I had no mate. I had the legacy weapon though. To me, that card was more precious than anything else in my deck. But to be fair, I also had all of the avatars. And enough Reaver demons to start a fucking apocalypse. And Mortivore. I was not liked.
Listen, I have a friend who had a flying deck during a time when flying decks were first coming out. Fuck that dude. No, I mean, why do you hate people with flying decks from that era? Because nothing could fucking fight flying except for flying, and if you didn't fucking know...
Aha, but that was the rub. Do you remember what a Reaver Demon does?
Off the top of my head, not really.
If you play it from your hand, destroy all non-black, non-artifact creatures. They can't be regenerated. The Mortivore. Count all creatures in all graveyards. That is the total of your strength and toughness for the Mortivore. And I had a lot of people that were like, oh, well, I have angels. Oh, I have this. Oh, I have that. And I'm like, oh, that's great. They're all mine now. Wait, what? And I was like, I just turned all of those into strengthening up my Mortivore here. I like to call him Morty. And yeah, I turned the one time I really hit him hard was I was playing 3 other people, and they thought I only had the 1 Reaver Demon, and then it turns out that they figured it. I have 4. Every time they would build their shit up, I would have my circles of protections, and I would just take all the damage and just absorb it. And then when I got another Reaver Demon, just slap it down again and be like, oh yeah, it's a repeat today, bitches. And then the Mortivore became a 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put Whisper Silk Cloak on it. Can't be blocked and can't be the target of spells or abilities, and then all of a sudden, I would hit somebody for 50 points of damage, and they couldn't hurt my boy.
Listen, Pokemon, that sounds like you're in heat, and I don't know many people right now who are close enough to you to fix that problem. I know somebody who'd volunteer, but he's got to come all the way up from somewhere.
Hello. Sorry, what? No. But go ahead.
Yeah. I was about to say something about, like, yeah, speaking of heat, and I'm like, nope, we're not going to talk about her. She doesn't deserve the attention being talked about. She doesn't deserve the attention being talked about.
No, the reason, though, I talked about Legacy Weapon, it was one of my favorites. It cost like 10 mana to bring out, but you would tap 1 mana of each color, and you remove target permanent from the game. Fun fact, it didn't have a tap ability. You just tapped the mana for it. So if you had like 3 sets, you could remove 3 permanents.
Somehow, Noshed, you've gone Robo.
Robot?
You were for a few seconds there.
Oh, man.
Hi,
You are
Nero.
too.
There's 2 Guinnesses left in your Chucky stuff. Okay.
Poop.
I only need one to cook the stuff later, but I can buy more on Thursday.
Yep, sorry.
Pokemon says hi.
Hello, all.
Sounds like I'm gonna have to go take care of that later.
What was that?
So I'm gonna have to take care of that move later.
Oh, what?
But yeah, yeah, we're trying to. I have so it's like on the one hand, the certain somebody that I want to talk about and rant about does not deserve it. But at the same time, we all know who I'm trying not to rant about. If you've been paying attention to any VTuber news. Are you back?
Sorry, I out and hop back in. We'll fix it. Hello.
You're here. It took you. I was making sure you didn't sound Robo.
Crap.
You don't sound Robo. You're fine.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I hopped out and hopped back in hoping.
Yeah. No. Like I said, the certain somebody that I'm trying not to rant about. If you've paid attention to any VTuber news, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, something reminiscent of a flame.
Yeah. Random talking that doesn't get talked about enough. Nail fungus. How we have not figured out a solution to it other than removing your toenails. Really?
We're talking about foot fungus now? What?
Pokemon was changing the subject because I knew I was about to go on a rant.
Oh, it's okay. And no, you can use hydrogen peroxide to kill fungus.
You can, but the problem is it still will come back.
Yeah.
It will come back eventually, but it will. It just takes a really long
perfectly
time.
honest. Yes. But on the plus side, most people have hydrogen peroxide, and hydrogen peroxide that I know of, I still have a bottle from the 90s, and that shit still works.
Yeah, from what Pokemon's
So-
saying, it's like if you catch it early on, yeah, but if you don't catch it early enough, it's like, nope, you're fucked.
Well, I always check my feet every single day because I may be a very giant teddy bear dude, but I know what hygiene is. So
Well.
yeah.
I have to wear steel toes for work, so
Okay.
I have to check my feet all the time too.
Oh yeah, no, like I walk barefooted a lot. But to be fair, it's through gravel, dirt, and grass. Because I like nature.
Pokemon, how the fuck do you function?
Dare I ask?
Because that's why Pokemon was bringing it up. It's like, how do you function, sweetie? Pokemon has given me like lists of like their medical stuff. I'm like, how do you function? Have you heard of my daily? I haven't, but you have told me enough of like your medical conditions and shit that I'm like, how do you function?
You'd be surprised.
Here. Sorry, I just found a random cave that I haven't like properly explored. I'm like, when the fuck did I come down here?
Yeah. Or Pokemon.
Yeah. And they're AC today, and they're probably in heat with how they're describing some of their mood they're having right now.
Aww.
I've seen that exact cave shape generate sound. I think if I remember right, there's only a handful of like cave generations. It's just they stack them all on top of each other, so you never really notice when they change. I'm not in caving gear. But it is kind of funny that I keep finding fucking caves where I'm like, when the fuck did I explore this place?
Look, all I know is this. Some of this stuff is just hysterical. And all I want to do, I have a plan. I have a beautiful plan. A plan that will dwarf all other plans that I have ever created.
A lot of bigger shit is random.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Sorry, let me sit up. All right. So I don't know if I told you about the my wishes to create the 4 when it comes to Warhammer 40K.
Ah. I was like, what do you mean by the 4? I'm like, oh, those 4.
Yeah, usually, with a lot of my friends, if I ever say the 4, I usually am talking about either the 4 Chaos Gods or the 4 Horsemen. Because, yeah, used to draw those a lot.
I think for
But
the-
hmm?
I just got a hydrate redeem.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Well, no, I mean, I have it's not a big sized World Eater army, but it's pretty nice size so far.
Mhm.
I have a very small force of Thousand Suns. So I want to build those two up, and I want to rebuild my Death Guard and build an Emperor's Children army. But while I do this, I'm also going to be getting Demons of Slanesh, Demons of Nurgle, and some pink hearts because I have a shit ton of Screamers.
Shiny just had her thing where she says, "Oh, she's got a skin thing," and I'm like, "Oh boy." And then Pokemon just goes, "I usually don't talk about any 4. I talk about various 4s, F-O-R-E-S." And I'm like, cheeky.
Sweetie.
Mhm.
No, I was telling that to them, just like, calm it down.
Oh, that kind of skin thing. I'm like, oh. I'm sorry, did you shoot me, you motherfucker?
I won't make a comment there. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. I'm a wholesome heretic.
Well, Pokemon just went,
I'm
"Ooh, these
good.
big peanuts." I'm like, yeah,
Oh my god.
I expect it from
I
Pokemon.
Hmm?
I expect it from Pokemon.
Oh lord.
Little chaos goblins that they are.
It's alright. Always wondered what it'd be like to. Never mind. Nope.
Trust me, we've all wondered what Pokemon sounds like.
Oh no. No. My mind went further away and I was like, ha 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 ha.
Like I said, we've all wondered what Pokemon sounds like.
Oh, I guarantee you, it'll be like a symphony. No. Just enjoying this evening.
Twitch.
It's so. Hmm?
Twitch. I knew where you were going. Twitch.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The way you were talking, I'm like, I know where this is going. Twitch.
No, I was saying I'm enjoying this evening. I was actually relaxed.
Ah,
Get your mind out of the gutter.
really?
What?
It's like, we all really want my mind out of the gutter. It's like, I am holding back so many dirty jokes. I just try not to. It's like, I could go full Lutza, but then it's like, nah, me. Do you really want to get banned?
No, Nami, no!
It's like, what do you mean you've used a corn dog?
I'm not even going to respond to that.
I got bored one day. That's all you need to know.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to slap somebody.
Pokemon, you've used a Moby. Pokemon, I've seen what you've taken.
Twitch.
Trust me, that's why I said Moby. I didn't finish that sentence for a damn reason.
Oh, you naughty things. Oh.
Oh look, another fucking spawner. Wait, is this two spawners on top of each other? No, that's not a spawner. What the fuck?
Maybe.
That's not a spawner. Did I just unintentionally... Oh. Wrong place. Have I explored this one before, or is this a new one? I'm double checking if this is the one I've gone to before. Because if I somehow found a second, it's the same one I've gone to. Good look, axolotls. Always hilarious when I find the places I've been to, like, how the hell have I not... Just a random thing of lapis. I probably need to light this area up. I have no idea how to get to it. Not connected to anything I've been to yet, or it has, and I just haven't gone that far. Yeah, I didn't go that far yet. Yeah, well, I had, so, okay. I have an area marked to go back to it. I just didn't realize how close I just didn't realize how much underground shit I've been doing. There's still a lot I've technically got to light up because of this stuff. Because of, like, all the underwater areas. Because technically stuff can spawn underwater now. And then I do have to, like, eventually, like, light up this whole forest. But I'm going to try and figure out some tricks for that. Let's see, is that me or is that lava? That is lava. And lava.
Then you have a brat blend like me.
God damn it, she's still broken. You know, the funny thing is, I'm building a slime farm over here, and I might as well just flatten this area. Flatten this area out. There's a swamp. And yes, I'm aware of what you meant, Shiny. Yeah, there's a reason why I keep debating on having this world, on turning this world into the server's world. And then there's part of me that wants to not do that. Oh, that's tough. I was seeing if there's anything interesting around here that I haven't shown off yet. Is that what I think it is? Huh. Well, that's unintentional. I found the new firefly bushes. Which means no new sheep and no new cows. Alright. Yeah, 'cause that's the ice biome. God, there's a shit ton of villages within a reasonable distance. I feel like there's something gonna be around here that I somehow missed. Is that an igloo? That's not an igloo.
Ow.
What'd you do? I love how I said this is supposed to be a short stream. I just looked over and it's like, oh look, I'm gone 30 minutes past when I was planning to end it. I was trying to see if there's anything interesting around here. I know we're in the biome where there's like two... Somewhere around here in this water, there's two, temples. Underwater temples. Within, like, spawning distance of each other. Alright, Shiny. I'm probably gonna end it soon anyway. I was just trying to see if there's anything fun real quick, and I'm just like, okay, this mesa biome might be used for something soon, because I have ideas. For a mountain that goes over the clouds. But yeah, yeah, I didn't really have anything else. Oh, the only other interesting thing I did recently was I went out to the local zoo because they just got baby meerkats. And I had Wiener Schnitzel for lunch, so I was going to post on the joke. It's like, oh, I wonder who this could be. Because they have the world's most wanted wiener on their cup. That's warm water. That's interesting. I didn't notice that. Huh. Neat. Yeah, so basically anywhere you see the light right now, I have to expand that out in the ocean as well.
I'll be back in a bit. My phone. Alright, let me drop all this stuff off. Excuse me. Thank you.
Alright. This place is gonna look really pretty at night. I just gotta move this one probably underground or something. Alright. Let's go for a couple more minutes. I forgot to fix the roof. This is still technically my starter base. I haven't even gotten prepared for what I want to do for a proper actual base. It's a cute little base though. Yeah, I definitely need to at least from there, maybe even to the temple, just light this whole perimeter up. I want it to be the only thing that can spawn is in that box, and that box over there. Welcome back.
I am back.
Alright. Just trying to stretch it out because I'm like, we're almost to the point where I can call it.
That's fine.
Well, I'm just looking at all the firefly bushes I just put in, and I'm like, ooh, it's all pretty now. Can we harvest again? Have we played long enough that this can all be harvested? No. We'll start the next Minecraft stream with that.
Oh,
Or... no, next stream. Eventually, I'm going to have enough of my food stock that it's just like, okay, cool. Carrots are almost there. Where once I have a double chest, it's like I will probably never really need until the world needs to be reset. Carrots and stuff. I don't need super farms. Like, if I was on a server, I would build super farms for all this and have, like, the zero tick kind of farms where it's like, this stuff instantly grows and then can be harvested. I'd have a more efficient bamboo farm. But it's like, it's really just me on the single player world. If I was doing a server, that'd be a different story. And then there's Pokemon who's like, oh yeah, I've discovered this thing that's like instant death from any direction. And I'm like, okay, Oppenheimer.
why would you build that?
Why would you build that? To protect your base.
Why would you build that? How dare you?
Like I said, to be fair, in that situation, that's on like an anarchy server where you want to make sure no one doesn't get near your stuff. Or just to troll your friends.
Look, I'm just enjoying looking at my pretty man. That too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just enjoying my Magnus.
Yeah. Oh, let me know if you want that. I don't know if we want to say that's just a female Magnus model or if that's like a Lady of Change.
I don't know.
I had one person say Lady of Change when I showed
because
it.
I don't have a print.
Well, I would print it for you, is what I'm saying. But
Well, I don't have it. Oh, well, I appreciate it. Well, if you do, I will paint it to the best of my abilities, which, as we've all seen, is not great. But I will try.
like I said, if you want it, if not, if you want it, we can talk about it. If not, then yeah.
We'll talk about it. Like I said, I know
that's
all
one of
this.
those models where I'm just like, I'm gonna print it soon. I just don't know if I'm gonna print it in the upcoming weeks, just because I've got this week is kind of like the I have no idea how my schedule is gonna look other than Wednesday night and Thursday night. Because Thursday night I have no excuse to not be able to stream. Tomorrow night I have no idea because I could get home and fall asleep for 4 hours. Because I'm exhausted from work.
You need that. You need more sleep than that.
I said when I come home from work. Because I've done that before where I've come home from work and it's like, I'm just going to sit down on the couch.
Don't make fun of me. I've done that shit too.
I know. You've worked a blue-collar job. I'm not surprised.
We're getting older, Nami. That's the thing.
I know that too. Nice.
And you're a sweetheart for it. Ugh. God, the closer it gets to my birthday, the more I start. Ugh.
Yeah. This year's not a big year for me, so I'm like, meh.
Because I can look at it one of two ways. That's ready?
Mm-hmm.
I can look at it as I
Robo.
live to.
It's either my connection or your connection.
All right, can you hear me now?
I've been able to hear you. I've been able to hear you. Just you go robo for a few seconds there.
That's what I'm saying. Am I rogue now?
You're going in and out, but yeah. Move it, Buzz.
Poop.
Buzz. No, that's Jaquees. Jaquees. It's one of the happy gas where it's just like, hi, I'm happy.
You got to remember to send it to the.
Go. I just wanted to be overlooking the base as I end the stream and letting you finish your conversation. But yeah. I gotta add something to that roof. And I gotta figure out how I'm gonna make this look more like a stable building than just a weird scaffolding. Minecraft Java Edition. Yes, sir. Alright, let's bring up our raid options. See if there's anybody interesting. She's not back yet, so I can't wait for her. I should go I need to go. I need to go play Repo with some people, but we'll see. Funny enough, somebody asked me. I saw a video going, "What does Repo stand for?" REPO for the game. I'm like, it's repossess every possible object. Hence why you're collecting all these items that are worth value and then throwing them in that cart and running off. I don't think the game says that. I'm like, that's just what makes the most sense. Alright, we have got... Let's see here. We can do... some Superliminal. We can do some miniatures and models. We can do... We're going to play some South of Midnight tomorrow, so... I'd rather not go into some spoilers. I think we did Micah recently, so we can give him a few more days. I know we did Tigra. Nobody's really standing out tonight. Tiefling Melissa's still got her thing going on. Yeah, everybody's playing Repo, and I'm like, I just need to join somebody. I just need to find a group to play Repo with. Also, why are my heart eyes turned on? And the blush. Why the hell's the blush turned on? Let's see here. Do we want to make somebody's night? Yeah, we'll raid somebody tomorrow night. I will be back hopefully tomorrow with some South of Midnight. I think no matter what, next stream will be South of Midnight. If I don't do it tomorrow night, it will be Wednesday night. Just because until I can get this 5-to-1 schedule under control and actually start streaming earlier so that I can actually get a proper everything going, it's just going to be doing just whatever I feel like streaming that night. And of course, by the time I get used to doing it, it'll be like, oh no, you're back to the schedule where that lets you perfectly do everything. So, once this ad break ends, we will go find somebody. Like I said, nobody's really standing out at rating. I'm waiting for the ad break to end so I can make sure everybody's back. Because maybe somebody's like, oh hey, you should raid this person. Because yeah, there's not really any mutuals of mine where I'm like, I haven't said hi to you guys in a bit. Or they're not doing some kind of collab where I'm like, yeah, they're not, yeah. Alright. Yeah, I will be back tomorrow with hopefully South of Midnight. If I can actually do every stream I'm planning to do. Tomorrow will be South of Midnight. Wednesday will be building more of the Guardsmen. And then Thursday will be a Blue Twitch stream. And then next week is going to be kind of funky because I probably won't stream Thursday night next week, for sure. Because I'm going to be getting ready to go on my trip. And then the Monday after, I'm not sure how that's going to work. But that's a whole, I'll let you guys know because that's a yay. But would you like to say goodbye to Nos before I close out? Or did you pass out? I'm about to end stream.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was working on Magnus. I hope you all have a wonderful night and a better day tomorrow.
Bye, my lovelies.